Kia ora e te whānau, ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. We are at the end of week 5, well over halfway through the term. We've got a newsletter coming up in that you're going to meet some new staff. We're going to talk about bugs and illnesses, talk a little bit about the budget and also about parking. And then there's some information around reporting and parent-teacher interviews, as well as an introduction to one of our board members, Pene Tapelu. So you can check that out right now.
Dear parents, caregivers and whānau e te whānau, o te kura o tāua tēnā koutou katoa. This week, we welcomed our next group of new entrant students who have joined us in room 21. A special welcome to the new families and whānau who have become part of our school community. We also welcome their teacher, Dikla Wrighton, and release teacher Stephanie Bayliss, who have joined the Tawa school staff. It is great having Dikla and Stephanie as part of our team. The change of season bugs and illnesses have made themselves known, affecting both students and staff. On Monday, we had 7 teaching staff and a teacher aide away sick, which meant a considerable amount of juggling to ensure we had all classes covered. Where possible, we try not to split classes as this can be very disruptive for students. For stomach bugs and vomiting and all that comes with them, we ask that your child stays home for at least 24 hours. If your child has cold and flu symptoms, it is really important to ensure they are well enough to return to school where runny noses and coughing have lessened. We are trying to ensure students are washing hands and sanitizing, as well as increasing our cleaning regime. Continue to encourage your child to cough into their elbow and effectively blow their nose. Last week, the budget was of considerable interest to schools, especially in regard to learning support. It was heartening to see a greater emphasis on improving funding for more expert psychologists, speech-language therapists, trauma specialists, etc., and the increase in support for those with the highest needs, including a learning support coordinator for every school. The big challenge will be where these people will come from and how much they can work with students, not just providing advice to schools. At Tawa School, our diversity in all manner of ways is something that makes us special. However, in that diversity, the challenge lies in being able to meet the needs of all our tamariki. We invest a considerable amount of our operational funding to top up any funding we receive from the Ministry of Education to ensure there is adequate support for students who need it. And then we go over and above to provide support where students do not receive funding. In all reality, the learning support system is fundamentally broken, but schools like ours will do all we can to ensure our konga are successful, safe, and making progress, however that looks for them. Parking habits around school have started to slip again, especially on wet days. Recently, I have had to move on a number of cars parked on yellow lines that have blocked the flow of traffic or the view of our road patrollers. There have also been moments of our community showing lack of consideration for others, aggression, and demonstrating behaviours that do not reflect our school values. Please remember that safety for all must be our priority. So keep driveways, including the schools, clear, park in the right place, be patient, and make sure everyone gets home as safely and stress-free as possible. Thank you for your support with this. And here's a great quote from Thomas Sowell: "Politeness and consideration for others is like investing pennies and getting dollars back." From the library. The latest book club catalogue for 2025 has been sent home with students. It closes on Monday the 17th of June at 9 a.m. Order online at this link or by sending the order form and cash to the school office. Reporting progress. Our teachers are currently working on writing mid-year progress reports. These reports will look a little different as they will provide a brief summary of current progress in literacy, maths, social skills and work habits, including next steps where appropriate. There will be a curriculum judgment in regard to their progress against the curriculum phases and year level bands. Greater detail about how your child is doing and how you can help at home will be discussed at our learning conversations to be held on the evening of Thursday the 26th of June from 3:15 to 7:30 p.m. and all day 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday the 27th of June. Please note that the Friday is a staff-only day, so we can make sure we hold interviews and get as many whānau to school as possible. School will be closed for instruction on this day. These learning conversations are really important as they will give you more insight into the learning happening at school. You can book your interview by scanning the QR code or going to this link. Board bits. Talofa, malolele, nisa bulavenaka, namaste, kia ora ana, whakalofa lahi atu, maloni, whakatalofa atu, Maori, halo alo keta, la orana, noea e Maori, Maori e kia ora. Warm Pacific greetings to you all. I am Le Malo Pinahuru Tapelu, and I am a member of the board of Tawa School. With due respect, I will also say that I am proud to be the voice for Pacifica in this space. I was born and brought up in Samoa and only left the islands to pursue further education abroad. Me and my wife are both in the medical profession, initially with the Samoa Health Department and now for the Te Whatu Ora at Wellington Regional Hospital. We migrated to New Zealand in 2016. We have 6 children, 5 girls and 1 boy, all who were born in Samoa. 4 went through Tawa School. Our youngest is in year 5. I am a Christian Catholic and my wife is Baha'i, but despite that we believe in the same God and respect each other and their beliefs. Our biggest challenges in 2016 on arrival in New Zealand was the transition to the working environment and culture, the children struggling to settle into the foreign education environment, and English being their second language. Thankfully, we managed to get through all this from the great support network we found and got from people, most of whom we'd never met before. This network was not pre-planned, but came to us through the kind local community people who offered to help and guide us through. We are forever in debt to them all and therefore never regret our decision to migrate. Because of the support and help from this great community in Tawa, we want to return the favour and give something back. At the same time, help and assist our Pacific families. Like most Pacific Islanders, we left our island homes to find better opportunities for our whānau, especially our tamariki. Oprah Winfrey has said, education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. To me, freedom means equal opportunities, the chance to say what we need with full conviction and confidence, freedom to choose whatever we want and be whoever we want to be. This is Pacific Language Celebration time and it reminds me of one of the old sayings in Samoan, O le tele o sulo e maua ai whingota, which means more torches or lights bring more catches. Or, great outcomes stem from collaboration or many contributions. As the Pacific Voice in Tawa School Board, I would like to ask all our Pacific whānau to take this opportunity to come together and do the best we can to support our tamariki, to enjoy and get the best learning opportunity they deserve. I do appreciate any suggestions or ideas that will help us to engage socially in a more relaxed environment. And here are Penny's contact details. God bless and happy Pacific Language Weeks to come. Soifua mala manuia.
Unfortunately, due to the flooding that we had in rooms 3 and 4, and having to have classes working in and around the hall, we've had to postpone the Tawa School Whānau and Friends disco that we usually have at this time of the year. So we apologise for any inconvenience. We are looking to reschedule those, maybe sometime next term, so just watch out for that. So with lots of things coming up over the next 4 weeks, make sure that you check out that side of the newsletter, which has got all those key dates in, so you don't miss out on anything. Remember that Monday, it is King's birthday. That is a public holiday. Also, Friday the 20th of June is also Matariki holiday, and then the following Friday on the 27th, the last day of term, school will be closed as we will be holding parent-teacher interviews on that day. So make sure you pop those in your diary. Hey, enjoy your long weekend. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Travel safe if you're going somewhere, and we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday for the start of week 6. Ka kite anō.